Take me for idiot! There were? Bite me.
I am who I think I am.
Is that the truth? You're not afraid that you're average. You're afraid that you're powerful beyond measure.
I wasn't brought here to please everyone.
Do you know, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Because you don't correlate discipline and
You
freedom.
don't.
You can't tell me who I am anymore.
Oh! Front seat. Swinging their legs on that branch.
I like you, what's that? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're returning, what's up? If you're new, hello and welcome. It's your girl Aggie, and this channel brings you my two passions, which are all things wellness, all things dance, sprinkled with bits of life. So today I have my amazing sister. If you've never seen her, if this is your first time on my channel, get to know. I have so many videos of me and her, and she is here. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
Who are you?
Shut up. I am Lydia KM. I am a wellness and lifestyle content creator, a podcaster. I'm one half of TMI Podcast KE. Check it out. And
a CEO! A CEO! That's what she is. Aggie Wellness. Get to know if you don't know.
Get to know.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, she just launched Aggie Wellness, and it's a beautiful business, and just all about wellness. And look at me.
Link in bio.
Link in bio. Anyway, so today we are in Glasgow. I live in England. Lydia lives in Kenya, but she's here on holiday because we're here for a wedding, and we're so excited. We love, and we are currently overlooking the most beautiful view, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And I thought, as we get ready, as we get glammed up, let us do a quick get ready with me. We're going to get ready as we talk about things we know for sure. So yes. It's going to be a fun little video, and
cute. So we are pretty as prepared as this. I'm about to use this phone, like the front facing, as my mirror.
We forgot mirrors, and she's letting me use her mirror. So thank you for that.
Relationships require sacrifice.
So in terms of things we know for sure, it's just basically what it says in the title. The things that you now know for sure. That is like life lessons, that is values, that can be anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna kind of get started really.
I'll start. Let me tell you one thing I know for sure. No, one thing I know for sure. For sure is that the days of letting someone's son take me for idiot are behind me. There were? Behind me.
Gone.
And do you know what? Before you let somebody else's son take you for idiot, you taken yourself for idiot. That's what you don't want to talk about.
You've taken yourself for bigger.
You've already it doesn't hurt when somebody sleeps on you, but it destroys you when you sleep on yourself. So it's like in all the dynamics I have now that I'm dating, it's in which way here am I taking myself for idiot? It's that. Because if you're not taking yourself for idiot, it's hard for somebody else to do that. It's hard for somebody else to do that. And don't get it twisted. People are going to get hurt. No one is perfect, all that. But for idiot.
For who?
For idiot.
For why?
For idiot. Nah. Call somebody else. Let somebody else pick up that call. Because I'm busy, guys. I'm busy.
That's a strong start.
That's a strong start. That's a top tier one.
That is a top tier.
Yeah. So technically, I guess it's like things I know for sure. I am no longer taking myself for idiot. That's the truth. Yeah.
That's a truth.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
The truth.
That's the truth. I actually think this was a mistake. I need a mirror. We don't have any kind of mirror whatsoever.
Literally, I cannot believe it.
I think this one, this camera is better.
Shit, it's 6 minutes past. Mom's gonna be here soon. Right, one of my ones. Things I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I am who I think I am.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the goddamn truth?
I have officially woken up to exactly who I think I am.
You were asleep.
I was asleep.
You was asleep.
I was snoring.
You were asleep. You were snoring.
And I feel like I used to think
Ooh.
I'm that person.
Ooh.
But now I know I am who I think I am. Those two are very different because everyone always has a good image of themselves or a version of themselves.
A deluded version of themselves.
A deluded version of themselves.
Have you got primer?
Yeah.
Oh.
A deluded version of themselves or what's the word? An idealized version of themselves.
Ooh.
We all have that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no longer an idealized version of myself because I've woken up to it and I am who I now think I am. That's taken so long and that's taken a lot of undoing, a lot of unlearning and, the normal healing journey stuff. But God, does it feel good to be home. You can't tell me who I am anymore.
Oh!
I know.
I know. I'm here.
It's okay. You don't have to remind me. I know. Yeah. And it's with that, you move differently.
You do.
I move differently. I don't need much from outside because I already am who you're trying to tell me I am.
Oh my God.
I know that for
Isn't
sure.
Isn't that the truth? And do you know what, guys? There's this quote I'm always sharing. It's by Marianne Thompson, and it's from I can't remember the book, but it's the Our Greatest Fear poem, and we can put it down below. But essentially, it's about you're not afraid that you're average. You're afraid that you're powerful beyond measure. So actually, when you're coming into your own, the way that you're saying, as much as it's a fight to undo the things that make you feel unworthy, like you're not good enough, it's an even bigger fight to stand in your light.
I agree.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. That's it.
I agree.
That's the ooh.
And to add to that, I'm no longer then afraid of my light. There is an element of, especially because of who you're around and things like that, that actually humans, we don't want to be out of the mold. We don't want to stand out too much, like Lydia's saying in that quote. It's about being afraid of your greatness. So maybe actually what I was undoing wasn't the things that made me feel like I'm not who I think I am. It was the things that made me actually be like, actually, that is who you are.
It's a topic in therapy to stand in your light. Standing in your light is something. There are consequences to there are benefits to playing small, by the way. Ooh. When you play small, you're more likable. When you play small, you're not a threat to anyone. When you play small, you don't have to put in so much effort to actually be responsible for that light. Yeah. Because to whom much is given, my good sister, much more is expected. So when you start understanding that, okay, I have a light, I need to share it, or you gotta work.
Yeah.
You gotta work. You gotta put in the effort.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just easier to know.
It is.
Guys, so I was getting paranoid that because we're using the back camera that maybe it's getting out of focus. So I just tapped it a little bit to make sure we're in focus. And actually, I then just put us out of focus. So basically, the rest of this is blurry.
There's benefit in playing small.
Oh, there's so many things. And actually, Hans, in any habit that you're trying to kick, ask yourself the honest truth. What do you get from the habit? What is the good thing you're getting from it? No matter how bad it is. Even if it's just like you overeat. It feels good to be free. It feels good to not restrict yourself. That feels good.
Oversleep.
To oversleep. To whatever habit it is that you're trying to get past. Tell yourself the truth about the thing that you get from it so that you can see how you can work around it.
Yeah.
That's
great.
For sure. Aggie, this is not going well. Well, without a mirror, I have made my eyebrows so thin.
Okay, do you want to share this mirror then?
Hold on. No, I have this one. It's the eyebrows that are going to be the word.
Also, guys, I've realized I need a lighter concealer. Liz, I told you I use Sheena's and I was like,
That's it.
I've been using, because I copy Lydia with makeup because I don't know anything. I've been using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn. Lydia, we've been using that for a minute.
I love it. It just does what it does.
But I think it doesn't do what it does that much. I think, Lydia, anyway, when we'll get the e.l.f. one and then I'll show you, because I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah.
It just lightens it and brings so much life to the under eye.
Okay.
Also, guys, we're so excited for this wedding. It's the wedding we're going to today is one of a very close family friend, Kev OG is getting married to the love of his life, Hazel, and they've been together literally 10 years, so it's just so beautiful. Well. We love Hazel. She's amazing. It's going to be an intimate wedding as well, so you know, we love a bit of we love a bit of intimacy.
Yeah.
We do.
Ooh, honey, guys, that was not working to do it on my to do the eyebrows on my phone. We had to just switch up.
Yeah, they look good. Yeah.
Ooh, honey.
Well done, though.
Thanks so much.
And look, guys, she gave me her mirror and she's like
struggling. Tell me you're a small sister without telling me.
That's Mum at the door. Don't know why she's so early.
You can, but when you're done, you don't need to come back in.
That was Mum. So the plan is we do our makeup and she comes and we do her makeup as well.
Yeah, she's early. It's okay. Another thing that I know for sure is that it's never, ever, ever worth it to compromise on your values. It's never. And this, I'm not just talking about my life. It's like recently I've been having conversations about, you know, the trials in relationships. This relationship, this is what happened. This another one that happened. And you are seeing the things are the same. It's compromise on your values. And not to say the other person has no values. You just have a different value system. Because people operate, they act from their value system. It's rare. Like, for example, if somebody is like inherently family oriented, you just see that that's what drives them. That's what they're about, period. You know, if somebody is health conscious, that's what drives them, you know. And sometimes it can even seem like you're a fanatic, but it's just the value system. So compromising on your value system and being like, you know what, that's not that big of a deal. It is. And so one of the things I have down for written down right now is my core values. These are the core values, and I don't want to be in any kind of relationship, friendship, business, or otherwise with anybody who doesn't align with those values. They're not many, they're like 5, but I don't want it, because you won't get me, you won't understand me, I won't get you, and I won't understand you. It's never worth it compromising on your values.
I agree. And do you know what's funny is because you hear so many stories over and over again of the same thing.
Yep.
Like, yeah, you know, he's not really sure about marriage, we've been together 5 years.
Yeah, you know, the kids thing is that
we're still talking about kids, you know.
Jake,
he still wants to work abroad. It's like we're always telling each other, because like Lydia said, you're always operating from your values. So it's not even that you're always you're talking about your values. People operate, the actions they take. If you're traveling the world and I want to settle down, there's a misalignment somewhere. So the more you think, no, it will change over time.
And it could. Baby, girl, worthy woman. It could change, baby.
Yeah.
It could. But am I, like, when I think about now, with the information I know, with the knowledge that I have, compromising on my values feels like I am putting myself in risk. Like I'm bargaining with my life. I'm bargaining with my business. I'm bargaining with my heart. If I know that this is something that potentially, chances are, is going to be a big issue, why am I bargaining? Why am I gambling? That's the word. Why am I gambling with my heart?
And at what cost?
And at what cost?
Because let's say you gamble and you win the gamble. That does not mean that shift is going to be like, oh yeah, I want babies now. Or, you know, it's like either way, it's at what cost? It's at your sleep, at your peace, and you might not even get what you want anyway.
And is that the price you're willing to pay?
Good night. I think that's an amazing one.
Yeah. It's never I'm telling you guys, this isn't just about relationships. Even business partners. Look at why people like inherently go off. Your value system is not the same.
Yeah.
It's just not.
And your priorities are not the same.
Your priorities are not the same either, sweetheart.
I love that this is called Edges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a Jackie Aina vibe.
Oh, this is Jackie Aina.
Yeah. Jackie.
That song.
That's her intro
For
her YouTube channel.
I don't think I've ever watched her YouTube videos.
That's really sad.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I was
I'm
just wondering
so
whether I
sorry.
want to say that on camera.
I think you've made the wrong decision. I think that was not the wise option.
Also, am I the only one who can do their liquid eyeliner with their eyes open?
Now I do it with my eyes open.
Yeah, with one hand.
Yeah. How can you do it two?
Like when people hold like.
I think I'm doing it like that, but Abu, I'll see. Maybe I forgot. Yeah, wild. Also, guys, it's latte makeup vibe. In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't get the memo.
In case you didn't get the postcard, babe. Okay.
Latte makeup or nothing.
Or nothing. Just. But there's people who are really good at the kind of makeup that they do. So it's just like color still works well. And also, it's a free world. So don't feel like, we're pressuring you or anything. But we're just saying, for us,
Latte
we are
makeup.
in latte makeup. Latte makeup.
Looks so good.
See? Wow.
Trust issues. Oh my god, I've never seen these. Trust, I've not actually read all of
Big
them.
wig.
Pinker Supreme.
Your eyes is like, I'm popping. My personality is popping. My energy is popping. My body is popping. Does my eyeshadow need to?
I was just about to say that.
That's the question.
Guys, look at that. Eyes open.
Wow.
This could catch a man by itself.
That's it.
That's it. Just one look.
Catch a man with one look. Link in bio.
This brow and this wing could catch a man by itself.
By itself, honey. You don't need your help. I hardly ever do my makeup, guys. I have a moi.
She's a celebrity, by the way. Like, for real.
Oh my God, child.
And, like, she's at the level where she actually doesn't have to do her makeup.
That makes me...
Others are still working on
toil. They still have to toil.
Another thing I know for sure is I wasn't brought here to please everyone. And I wasn't brought here for everyone to agree with me. And I wasn't brought here for it to be okay for everything that I do. I was brought here with my big dreams. Oh, careful. I was brought here with big dreams that, once accomplished, will inspire whoever it's supposed to inspire. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea, or not everyone's going to be my target audience in terms of inspo and in terms of just the way I produce things.
Yeah. And
that's okay. Whereas I feel like sometimes there's a need to make sure your dreams are palatable to everyone in a way. Does everyone like it? Or what will these type of people say? Or whether it's people you know or whatever, it doesn't matter. The people that are there raving are your target audience. So don't worry about who's not commenting that you think should comment, or who's not on the bandwagon of your dreams. Don't worry about those people, literally. The people who are there screaming, that's your target audience. Those are the people you're here to inspire. Yeah. So what I know for sure, that's the focus. The ones who I'm getting the reception from, that's the focus. As opposed to how human nature, we're trying to make it nice for everybody, but that's just impossible. And that does not mean the people who are not your target audience don't like what you're doing. It's not about hate here. I'm not talking about haters and things like that. I just mean people who just aren't screaming and raving and like egging you on to continue doing the things that you're doing on your path. It might not be their cup of tea, and that's okay.
And that's 100% okay. I did a video recently about creators keep creating. The first thing you're creating anything. Creating is not just content creators. Creating anything that is like, it's coming from your mind and then you're producing it in the physical world. That's creation. And so, number one, you are creating because of you're creating to honor the commitment for that desire. I want to create. Then you do it to honor that desire. And second of all, the people who have done the most magnificent things in life didn't know what they were doing. They just kept following that desire. They just kept honoring that desire, and they did like incredible things. So denying the world of your light because you don't even know why you want to create, it's just there. Don't deny the world of that special thing in you, that special light in you,
and don't deny it because you're yet to find that target audience.
Just do it.
Just do it, because especially I would say I'm on macro level of influencing and content. So I feel like the bit just before this is when it's like, oh, imposter, like, oh my God, what's everyone gonna think about it? Like just doing a YouTube or just doing TikTok, just putting it out there. But when you continue and you get past that bridge, you find people who want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So then it's almost like, if you're feeling like that, I encourage you to just keep going and keep sharing. Don't worry about who's seeing it and who's not, because eventually the people who you're meant to share that message with will align with you, and then you'll get more momentum to share more. But even in that moment, it's hard to then still not see where people who aren't saying something, or the people who are yet.
It's part of the process.
It's part of the process. It is human nature. You want everyone. You want acceptance from everyone. But something I know for sure now is that not everyone is going to be raving for your dreams. Just keep doing your thing, rave for yourself, and you'll find the people that do, and focus on them.
Focus on
Boom.
them. Heard it here first. 23rd of September.
Do you reckon there'll be an after party today?
I hope so.
Right? Did we come all this way?
I did not take 8 ferries.
Guys, we had to take yesterday was a 12-hour travel day.
Yeah.
Why did that feel like tour? What was that? Am I performing?
And I think it's even worse than like one flight and you're done, because you don't rest.
Yeah.
We went to Auntie G's for a break, but did we rest?
Did we rest? No.
Because there's another long ass journey there.
Yeah, we took a flight, chilled at my auntie's house, then drove to the ferry, took a ferry, drove to the hotel. It's 12 hours in total. Worth it because of the view. Wow. But definitely Hazel and Kevin, I'm going to get married in the middle of nowhere just so that they can travel there.
Get on top of a tree. Branch 1, Kevin, Hazel. Front seat. Swinging their legs on that branch. First guests, Kevin and Hazel.
They will be there the night before, too.
For sure. Trimming the leaves from the branch we're sitting on. Nah, we love them so much. So, if you have a hooded eye, do you see this? Having this kind of, you see? A hooded eye. If you have a hooded eye, you know you have a hooded eye. You should always put lashes which are going from small to big at the end, and then they're very well curled. I'll show you how the end result looks like, but it changed the game for me because hooded eyes their makeup needs to be done a bit more like specially.
What's the curling one as well? I didn't know about the curl element. What does that do?
Because it's like it kind of covers some more.
I like you. What's poppin'?
Are we together?
Yeah. Oh, those are nice.
Shut up.
Oh.
What's that? Highlight?
Mirror. I didn't even know.
Wow. Okay, for me, my last one. Things I know for sure. It's not easy to create the life that you love. And I don't know why people don't talk enough about that. You assume that you just get friends, you just get money, you just find a job, you just find your partner. It's not easy to create the life that you want at all. And the more intentional I am about creating that life, the more I'm just like, yo, this shit takes effort. This shit takes effort. The way you talk to people, the way that you treat people, the things that you do, what your lifestyle looks like to have the life that you want. And I'm not saying it's hard either, but it requires effort.
Yeah.
The life that you want requires effort. It requires being intentional. It requires pouring your time in things which you probably wouldn't think about. So for example, recently I'm really obsessed with sleeping early and waking up early, right? And I didn't think that was a big deal. It's like, yeah, some people do sleep early and they wake up early, but like, you're not gonna die about it.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom.
Okay.
No,
No, it's
that was
fine.
okay, yeah.
We're filming, just so
Yeah.
you know.
First of all, you
Is
guys
that
don't
mine?
want to say anything. Oh no, it's not. You guys don't want to say anything about the perfection that this foundation is.
That looks so good.
Perfection.
But good skincare means good.
Good foundation.
Yeah.
But there's still this quality because my skin been good.
Yeah.
But this is
True.
just popping.
Yeah.
Anyway, recently I've been, as I was saying, I've been obsessed with sleeping early and waking up early. And I've just always been like, people who do that, it's like, I mean, yeah, great for you. It's not that big of a deal. But it is something which is requiring effort. Like being asleep by 10 and then waking up around 6, making sure you have 8 hours sleep. It seems like a small change, boys and girls. But it has transformed the quality of my days in a way that I can't even explain. And of course, this is coupled with working out, eating well, hydrating, generally having a healthy lifestyle. But a small change, which requires effort. It means I'm not going to watch Love is Blind until 1 or 2.
Why are you shouting?
Which is hard.
Why are you shouting at
Which
us?
is hard. But it changes the quality of your life. So when I think about the life that I'm looking for, I'm also looking at the effort that I'm putting into that. How intentional am I being in each area of my life? Finances, wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, generally speaking, where is my effort? So it's I think a lot of times it's like you see people wanting things that they're not putting effort for. And I'm here to tell you, just because you want it doesn't mean you can get it. It just means that you're gonna need to put effort to get it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think that's such a good point. And I also, to add to that, I feel like we live in a society of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And I feel like there is a misconception that just deciding you want something is it. No, I'm done. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. As if that decision is a thing that guarantees the thing happens.
As in, once you decide, it's done.
Yeah, once you decide, it's done. But like Lydia is saying, there's so much effort that goes into creating the life that you want, especially because we live in a society that goes against so much of the things we truly want. Like the being distracted. We're always distracted. We're always in a dopamine-filled world. To get yourself in a space of not being in quick pleasures and instant gratification is hard. But I don't think people really realize just how hard it can be. Because when they see people do it, they're like, oh yeah, I can do that. I can wake up early.
Do it.
I can do it. Like I can do 5 a.m. I can do 60 days in a row.
I can be a content creator.
Yeah.
Then do it.
I can go to therapy.
Then do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta. And you know what? Anytime I see someone who's getting things based on their effort, now I know it's not a matter of, oh no, why does that person seems to be getting it? It's a matter of they are getting based on their effort.
Tony,
so looking to things and wanting things that you haven't put effort for is just a waste of time now.
That part. Tony Robbins said, look at the people who have what you want and copy what they do. What people do is look at what people have, look at people who have what they want, then compare and be sad that they don't have it. Copying the habits of the people that you want to be is the only way.
Yeah.
That's the only way. That's the only way you'll get the effort and you'll get the results that they have. So I agree with you, Liz, 100%.
If you're going to match the reality they're living, match the energy, match the effort. Match the effort, match the work ethic, match the abundance mindset, match that too.
Yeah.
Don't just match, I want that and that's it. Match all the other things too. Because it's just pointless. So then now it's like when I look at people who I aspire to be like, I'm just like, what effort? Like, what can I do to get there? Like, what is standing in this gap? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the attitude,
and
more than
usually,
looking at people like, oh no, they have something you want. No.
Yeah. And usually it actually comes down to really simple things, like consistency. By simple, I don't mean easy. I just mean...
Oh, say that again.
By simple, I don't mean easy. It just means you have to consistently do things to rewire yourself in a way that is going to get you the life that you want. If you go to therapy, don't go once. If you wake up early, don't wake up early once. If you start going to the gym, don't go once. You have to consistently do it to build a life, not to build a week of a life that you want. You want to create a life so that you are now this person.
Eliud Kipchoge said, only the disciplined ones are free.
Woo!
I'm never gonna unhear that.
Say it again.
Yes, you want to.
Say it again.
Only the disciplined ones are free. Said by Eliud Kipchoge.
The irony of that quote.
You know, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Because you don't correlate discipline and freedom.
You don't. But let me tell you, the person who can manage to, let's say, sleep early or eat well or go to the gym or save, work hard, whatever it is that they're being disciplined at, they get the freedom because the freedom is a result of that discipline. So it's like, fine, eat what you want, do what you want to do, don't save, live your life on a whim. But then tomorrow when everybody wants to build a mansion, who's going to be able to do that? The people who are disciplined with their money, the people who are smart about their effort. If you want to feel sexy and feel in your body, who's doing that? The people who are disciplined in like creating that energy for themselves. And it's not just about things, even mindset. If you're disciplined about what you're feeding your mind, you're the one who gets the freedom of a mind full of a positive outlook and an abundance mentality. It's still you.
And you get the freedom of not having people affect you so much mentally. That's freedom.
Ooh.
Oh, girl, that only the disciplined are free. That is definitely up there with the best quote I think I've ever heard.
I'm telling you, only the disciplined ones are free. Eliud, you freed me because now the way I relate to discipline changed from that quote.
Yeah.
Discipline is for my freedom.
Yeah.
Discipline is for my freedom.
Another thing, last thing, of things I know for sure. Could you pass me your lip gloss? Life is supposed to be good for me. Because sometimes it's almost like life is a struggle. Life is this. You know, there's just so many life is bad out there. And I'm not saying people's lives are easy, by the way, guys. And I'm not saying life is just good moments. However, life can be good for me. And I will revel in the goodness of my life because I've made it good. And life is supposed to be good.
Life is supposed to be fun.
Life is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be an adventure and so many things that I don't think we're taught or reminded. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done. Are you done?
Yeah, life is fantastic.
That's it for the makeup, pretty much. We're gonna get dressed and then we'll come back and say goodbye. Do you wanna wave, Mom?
Oh, goodbye.
Stay tuned, but look at that beat.
It's beating.
Is it beating?
It's beating.
Yeah.
Prime.
It feels beat.
Done.
Okay, I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. We are D for done. Ready. So this is the whole fit. Makeup, close up this. Makeup, D for done. Outfit, D for done.
D for doing.
We're ready for the wedding. So
ready to celebrate Kevin and Hazel.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. That was a little things we know for sure. And guess what? What's one thing we know for sure? We look good.
We look good.
I
know that. I don't know many things, but I know that.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below things that you know for sure. And sharing is caring. So yeah, see you later.
See ya.